All right, you can skip to about 30 seconds to a minute in the video if you really want to hear what we're here to talk about, because I'm scared that if I say it, I'm going to get smited off the face of YouTube. So anyways, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. Like I said, you got to wait to hear what I'm talking about. This is really just going to be dead air. I'm scared, bro. I don't know how shadow banning works or all that. I'm kind of scared I might already be. I'm just trying to keep myself clean of any and all wrongdoing here, okay? And apparently free speech is wrongdoing in this day and age. Okay, just me talking about the government and what's going on behind the scenes, everyone gets mad, okay? Or at least the people of America don't get mad. It seems like the only people, above you get mad. So anyways, yeah, we're about 40 seconds into it, so we can start talking. Like, we're already past 15 seconds. I think we're all good, but I can fucking say anything I want at this point, and I'm going to be praised for it. So yeah, I'm sure everyone's probably heard. If you haven't, let's just go ahead and shout it out loud. Say the quiet part out loud. Trump signs Epstein Files and Transparency Act mandating DOJ document release. Okay? I don't think I have to explain who Jeffrey Epstein is. If you don't know, this is not the video to learn, okay? Now, assuming everyone has their preconceived notions about what's going on here and all that, everyone probably has the same idea. Some people are probably a little bit more conspiratorial about it. I'm just going to try my best to present facts and I think the most logical standpoint. And yeah, that's let's just get into it. All right, so according to Thomas Massey, who he's the GOAT, by the way, if you didn't know. So according to Thomas Massey right here via X, real Donald Trump just signed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, Ro-Khanna and I forced through Congress. So if he really did force this through Congress, him and whoever Ro-Khanna is, I don't even know, then they are some goats, okay? This is great. It's some good shit right there. That's like hero work. Like, all jokes aside, that is actually amazing if only these two people got it passed. At AG Pam Bondi now has 30 days to release the files. And then right down here we have, this act may be cited as the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Section 2, release of documents relating to Jeffrey Epstein in general not later than 30 days after the date of enactment of this act. The Attorney General shall, subject to subsection, make publicly available in a searchable and downloadable format all unclassified records, documents, communications, and investigative materials in the possession of the Department of Justice, including the Federal Bureau of Investigation and United States Attorney's Office that relate to. Sorry, I know I kind of fuck that up when I'm reading. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have dyslexia, but basically what that's saying is that he's just showing proof, okay, that this is actually a real thing, and I guess that he is the one who did it. Either way, so Donald Trump signed this act, okay? Now, I hate to be that guy, but this does not clear Donald Trump of any guilt here, and I'm going to explain to you why. So, the Epstein Files Transparency Act was highly likely to pass regardless of a president's stance, okay? And this is due to the bipartisan support in Congress. Basically, I guess to put it simply, the House and the Senate, when they come together like this, it overrides a presidential veto. So, that means whether he would have tried not to sign it or whatever, that just makes him look guilty, for one, if he doesn't try to sign it. If Donald Trump did not sign this, okay, that's the big thing, is that he signed this. He did this. Even if he didn't sign this was 99% going to pass anyway, because the vote was 427 to 1. Now, who is that one guy that voted no? I don't know. Maybe you should check his computer. And by the way, 5 people did not vote, but I don't think that's an admission of guilt or anything. The guy who voted no, unbelievable. I don't know who this guy is. Nobody should trust this guy. But basically, in this situation that we have at hand, and you can look this up, okay? The president, pretty much, he can't veto this. Whenever you have 427 people, the House and the Senate coming together, it's bipartisan. Everyone pretty much is saying, hey, we want this shit released, okay? This shit's getting released. This shit's going through. Like, it's going through regardless of Trump's stance. So if he says no, it's not going to do anything, and that just makes him look guilty. Now, if he had a chance to actually block this and he would say no and maybe this wouldn't come out, I think he actually would have gone with that, because I don't want to get all into it. Trump is like, this is going to be incriminating to Trump, like, for the most part. And the thing is, these files have been covered up for so long. Whatever we get out of these files it's going to be fucking either one fake or everything's going to be redacted. We're going to get a giant black box of text that's all just blacked out. If you know anything about this shit, okay, this is what we keep getting. We keep getting bullshit. We keep getting nothing, and it's just a whole bunch of fucking whack. Nobody's being transparent with us at all. Now, this bill, hopefully this bill does some good, but I think we're just gonna get more bullshit. But yeah, I hate to be that downer, but this shit has been locked up for so long that if you think there's no doctoring that's gonna take place and you know, anything that they're gonna do everything they can to fucking save this shit from like fucking biting them in the ass. So sadly, I don't think it's going to be a huge revelation, but hopefully it is. All right, let's just go ahead and read this real quick, okay? So we have what appears to be an email from Mark L. Epstein. So this is Jeffrey Epstein's brother emailing Jeffrey Epstein, it appears, in 2018, I believe. And they're kind of going back and forth. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, you and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. It's kind of weird. But then we just move down here into the middle, all right? Now, what do we have here? Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. I'm gonna come. Oh. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hold the fuck up. Hey, so first things first. It is not illegal to suck another man's cock, okay? Now, this could just be a metaphor. This could be satirical. Who knows what the fuck this means? But some people have speculated that Bubba is Bill Clinton, I believe. So I guess I should say Jeffrey Epstein's brother has came out and publicly stated that Bubba is not Bill Clinton, but that was what people were speculating. That was the big theory. Now, whether you believe that or not is one thing. Do you believe Jeffrey Epstein's brother? I don't know, but either way, if it's not, Bill Clinton, then who the fuck is Bubba? Who is Trump blowing? I don't know. Take it how you will, okay? Am I going to come out here and say Trump sucked a dick? No. Okay, that might be defamation. I don't know. This is all free speech, I think. But either way, it looks pretty incriminating, I guess. But like I said, none of that shit's illegal unless there's photos of it and Putin has it. Then if let's just take a step back. If Putin were to have a photo of Donald Trump sucking Bubba's dick, then what the fuck is even the world we're living in? And like, what is going on? This doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, we are literally just pawns in a chess game, okay? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but that is some weird shit right there. I don't know. Maybe Trump has decided just to go nuclear and he does want these files released just to get it fucking past everything, and it'll be a scandal. Maybe nothing incriminating truly will come out. And I don't know, but it's kind of really hard to say what's going to happen. But these files are the first real thing that even the own MAGA base has used against Trump, really, at this point. We kind of want answers to this. I mean, isn't it just so fucked up that the people leading our country are, I guess, not directly running, but they're massively involved in fucking most worst thing you could be involved in. And then you get wrapped up in blackmail, and then it's like, well, what the fuck is really going on? This just feels like the most Black Mirror episode thing that ever happened in real life. I don't know why, but to me, it just feels so dystopian. And yeah, I know. To me and you, this doesn't really matter. We're just going to keep living our day as it is. Tomorrow, you're going to work. I'm going to work. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. I feel like the average citizen should probably know what the fuck the leader of their country at the time is up to. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I really don't even know where to fucking talk, bro. I feel like I've just been kind of sprouting on about nothing. Like, I don't really know what's going on here, but why does it just feel like that every time we get a president or the leader of the free world, they're always wrapped up in some fucking, like, sex monstrosity, sex monster? Like, what the fuck's going on? Can we just get a normal fucking person, please? And that's not to say Trump isn't a normal person. Now, I'm not picking sides here, okay? You can like whoever you want. I'm simply just trying my best to provide the facts and give my insight, I guess, to what's going on. You can trust me not to pick a side because I classify myself as a free thinker. And personally, I don't identify with the left, the right, the far right. Well, actually, I do, but I'm not going to tell you which one. But truthfully, I think I classify myself as above. I'm above it all. I transcend all of this. I take a look at this and I go, hey, we're all on a rock floating through space. None of this even fucking matters. Now, maybe we're in a simulation and this is all an endurance test on the people to see how much fucking bullshit can we put up with. And honestly, I think we can put up with a lot. But when it comes back down to it, I am just a tax-paying American citizen, okay? When I hear where my taxes are going, it makes me question, why the fuck do I even pay tax? I don't want to pay for this shit, but it doesn't matter who I vote for. They're both fucking doing this shit. Truthfully, this is how I feel. The left and the right are both fucking doing the same shit. It doesn't matter who you vote for at this fucking point. I mean, I really just want some more options, bro. I want another fucking JFK. Let's be honest. That's what I want. I want JFK. He fucking mogged everybody. I don't know what the fuck was going on with Joe Biden. He spazzed out midterm. Like, he had some serious brain issues, I believe is what was really going on. And he had a surgery and that's not good, okay? Cruelty to him, but it just, like, I feel like they were cruel to him, bro. He felt like, obviously everybody knows he was basically a puppet at this point, but it felt like elderly abuse. It's just kind of crazy. And then somebody put him on a bike and, like, you let him, like, follow. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing to our president? They are mocking us in front of our own fucking faces. And then you got Kamala, who's the most DEI fucking president of all time. Like, bro, like, you need to be qualified to run a country. And whenever you listen to her try to give a speech, you know she's not fucking qualified. I don't know why the fuck we're even considering this. Now, I know some Trump fans go hard, and I don't want to bash anybody too hard, but, bro, Trump, there's some shit on Trump here, bro, that you cannot deny that this is carrying a lot of weight with even his own fans. Now, me personally, I want somebody in office who's at least going to make some moves, okay? Kamala Harris, I don't think she was going to get in office and make any moves. I think somebody's going to tell her what the fuck to do, okay? Now, Trump, you can kind of trust him to make his own moves. Now, whether they're good or bad, that's up to you, I guess. That's subjective. In my opinion, I would prefer not to be bombing Iran. Let's take a look at it, okay? For one, the people of Iran, they don't even like their fucking government. They hate their government. They are suppressed and they are like in a fucking dictatorship, okay? Now, did they really have nukes down there? I don't think so, okay? That was the fucking excuse we used last time to go and murder millions of Muslims, and I don't fucking agree with that shit, okay? I'm sorry. I don't fucking like when people die. Is that so controversial? I don't want people to die? Now, let's just say they really did have nukes. Great, bro, we got rid of it. Now we're safe. We're fucking safe, okay? We are fucking safe from the nukes. The big, powerful nukes of that country. I mean, we have the most nukes. What the fuck are we so scared for? We have nuclear deterrent programs. I don't really get what the fucking big deal is anyway. So what, they go blow somebody up because that person pissed them off and they pissed them off, and it's just an endless cycle of fucking history that nobody even understands truthfully, like really. And it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't want people to die. I don't want Americans to die. I don't want anybody to die. But like I said, assume they really had nukes and then we bombed them. That was my tax money for one. Okay, that's everybody's tax money. And I hate when people try to say, well, it's not really your tax. It was, okay? Everyone who fucking pays taxes in America, we are paying solely, not solely, but a lot of our money is going to the, it's going to the military, and it's going other places that I will refrain from saying right now. But Trump said no new wars. Here we are bombing another country already. Fucking a few months in. Now, is it a war? No, but could it have broke out into one? Possibly. Trump said he was going to release the Epstein files. That's what he campaigned off of. And, I mean, I guess here we have it. It's finally coming, hopefully. Hopefully nothing's all blacked out and we get some real information here and it's not all fucking doctored and fake because it's been fucking locked up for years. But sorry, I'm going on a rant here. Okay, back to the nukes Iran may or may not have had. Let's say they had the nukes. We bombed the nukes, okay? That's great. Great. I don't have to worry about being nuked now, I guess. But all the people with the greatest intelligence, I guess, the people around there who are looking, like, they're saying, we may not have actually blew up the nukes. Well, then what the fuck are we doing? Hey, good job to the people in the military, the pilots. Like, I'm sure that shit is hard to go in there and do that fucking operation like the way we did, but the people calling the shots, like, should we have really even done that if we haven't even blown up the nukes? I mean, I don't know. Maybe Trump's just great at blowing shit. He blew up the nukes. Maybe he's blowing Bubba. I don't know what the fuck's going on. If you're mad at me for the shit I'm saying, I just want to say, I don't know fucking anything. I just want my tax money to go into the fucking pothole in the road I have to drive through every day. I want my tax money to help me fucking have cheaper groceries. It's not easy fucking living today. How much of this foreign shit is really necessary? Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't know what's going on. Like I said, there's a whole extra can of worms you can open up here and a whole nother rabbit hole, but I don't want to get fucking shadow banned, so I don't even know if what I'm saying right now is great to be saying or not for YouTube, but we'll just see, bro. I'm gonna fucking say what I believe truthfully, and I think, like, right now, it's a fucking joke. Our president is a fucking fully say that he is, and you can't fully say that he's not a fucking pedophile. Like, this is fucking insane. Let's just say Trump's hands are completely clean. He's completely clean. He has nothing to worry about. He truthfully was saying, you know, who cares about Epstein still? He was saying that because who genuinely does care? We still want to know, like, why do we have these sex rings? You know, people who can't defend themselves, I guess. Why is this going on in the first place? Why can't we fucking shut this down? That's where I want my money to go. I don't want my fucking neighbor's kid to go missing one day and then in fucking 10 years we figured out some guy, you know, oh god, yeah, you know, this is getting dark. You know what? Let's fucking just stop talking about this shit. We just gotta take it step by step, okay? I feel like I've been getting a little flustered. I've been getting mad. I've been just shouting. We need to take it step by step. I think the step right now for the American people is just to wait and see what happens and see what comes out of the files, and we can make up our own mind and we can go, what's really going on here? Okay, let's just not believe anyone or anything at face value, okay? This could just be a load of nothing, or it could be a whole lot of, this could be some fucking changing shit. I don't know. It's a lot of shit going on, okay? A lot of shit that probably not basic, you know, normal people who go through about their day, like, don't understand. And that's just the thing is, it's just getting crazy, and it's like, seriously, it feels like a Black Mirror episode. It's just insanity. Me personally, I just don't want to pay for people dying. I don't want to pay for kids going missing. I don't want to pay for none of that shit, okay? I'm getting taxed. I want my money to go somewhere where it will benefit me as a tax-paying citizen. We have billions going out to foreign countries. Why? Does that benefit me at all? No. Okay, I don't care if we have a presence in the Middle East. Who says we have to do that? Are we the heroes of the world? I don't know, bro. It's not up to me to decide. But when I voted, I didn't really have an option. It doesn't. There's no third party here. Well, there is a third party. There's Kanye, that's who I'm voting for. But besides that, we don't really have anybody else to go for. But anyways, I'm just gonna end it off there. I'm sorry. I've been ranting. I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about anymore. I need to go to bed. It's 3 in the morning. Like I said, don't get mad. I'm no expert. I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to give out misinformation. I know I kind of just ranted for the past fucking 10 minutes and then I barely said anything really of true substance, but that's just my view on things, bro.